Alright, welcome back to Omni Garage. So we're at SEMA day 3. It's actually day 3.
Yeah.
We arrived late, that's why.
Okay.
And we're at the DIY detail booth, and this is Yvan Lacroix, and I'm so happy to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, Glenn.
So I've been watching DIY detail videos for such a long time, and I've been using Rinseless Wash V1.
Yes.
I love that product. We've done a lot of reviews on it, and now V2 is out. We are yet to get our hands on it, but can you talk us through this product?
So V1 and V2 are actually quite similar, and you're not losing anything by using V1. So you don't need to switch up to V2 if you've got V1. Mm-hmm. You know, keep the product, same fragrance,
same scent.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
Green apple. The differences between V1 and V2, we've added a few more polymers to give a more lubricated feel when you're washing. Mm-hmm. The other aspect of that, better cleaning ability and longer dwell time. So if you're wiping off the glass, you'll see with V1 it dries very quickly, which can sometimes lead to streaking if you put too much liquid on the glass.
Right.
If you keep it dry, you know, you'll be fine.
So it's got like a more wetting agent in here.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Easier drying, easier use. The foaming is the same if you like to foam your rinseless. It's not a necessity. It doesn't add anything to the rinseless to foam it.
Just creates a bit of a cool, fun thing to do.
It's just for fun.
Yeah.
And your waste product.
And the foaming, does that reactivate if you were to like rinse it off or anything like that? It's like the foam's just on application. It doesn't
just on application.
It doesn't hang around afterwards. Okay.
No, it doesn't hang around. It doesn't make drying difficult.
Yeah.
I saw a video from another company that they have a foaming rinse. They have a foaming rinseless now.
Yeah.
But it foams too much, so you're pushing the foam around as you're trying to dry.
I also just use a shampoo, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So this is a blend of surfactant and polymer, or is it more polymer based?
More surfactant based, so blended surfactants and polymers. With the surfactants, the way I like to put it, the surfactants always win. So at the end, we're leaving nothing on the surface. We're not leaving polymers behind.
Right.
They're just there to aid in the lubrication and the emulsification of the dirt.
So the surfactant's doing all the cleaning, breaking down the dirt into smaller particles, and what's the polymers doing?
The polymers are doing part of that as well. The polymers are also there for the encapsulation. So that dirt molecule gets encapsulated by the polymers and taken out of suspension and also taken out of your way. You use a sponge once in a while, I believe?
Yeah.
So with the sponge?
I only use sponge.
Okay, good.
I only use your sponge. I got it the other day.
Okay.
I've got the old version with the Velcro in between.
Yes.
I haven't got the new, I haven't had a feel of the new one.
Yes.
But, the line is definitely gone.
Yes.
So, on my one at home, there's this, it's a Velcro liner.
It's a fabric that's there,
between the two here. And it is quite, I guess you could say it's rough.
Yes.
And you guys are taking this out because people didn't like it, obviously.
Well, also we changed manufacturers.
Okay.
We've improved the sponge in terms of the quality of the foam.
Yeah,
it's
right.
a little better. And the new manufacturer was able to do
to remove the line.
Right.
That's nice.
That being said, the line was never a concern because you should never use a flat sponge.
No.
So a sponge that's like this, you shouldn't use on your vehicle. That's why sponges have this bad reputation in the industry of, never use a sponge on your car.
Yeah.
That's because people were using a flat sponge. Flat sponge doesn't allow anywhere for the dirt to go, but also it doesn't contour to the surface properly. When you have the slits like this, now you can contour into places, out of places, and if you do have a chunk of dirt, it's going to lodge in between, not on it.
And you're reducing the pressure points on the sponge,
no
right?
pressure points. And when you dunk this into your bucket, lift it up, it's always clean.
And I like going on the red side because you can see the dirt going on the red.
Yes.
Then when you put it in the bucket, everyone knows the one dunk method.
Yeah.
The dirt should be pulled out of the sponge into your solution in the bucket.
Correct.
And so the polymers are doing that encapsulation. That means the encapsulation of your water minerals and all that is not necessarily preventing water spots, but it's just taking those minerals out of the water.
Correct, yeah. A lot of people have the misunderstanding that a rinseless wash acts as a water softener, or removes the minerals in water.
And I thought that too, until you explained it on one of your videos, and I was like, that makes so much sense.
Correct, yeah. So the TDS is going to stay the same. Total dissolved solids are going to stay the same in the water.
Yeah.
They're just encapsulated by the polymers, so they're out of your way.
And so, slickness of this product, everyone wants to talk about slickness because they like to feel, because that's the only thing that people like.
Right.
Is this slightly slicker than V1?
Yes. 10, 15% maybe.
Right.
The slickness that we perceive is not necessarily the slickness that the paint perceives.
Okay.
And I'm more interested in keeping the paint safe than making the user go, oh, this is nice and smooth.
Yeah.
But we've improved the, oh, this is nice and smooth.
And was that adding more polymer, or was that adding a slicker surfactant?
A different polymer.
Different polymer.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice. And so we made a video on incredible. We made a video on soaps.
Yes.
And we haven't tried Incredible Suds yet to make a video.
Okay.
But I've heard from Nick. I was talking to him before.
Yeah.
That was super slick.
Yes. Yeah. And our child-proof bottles are adult-proof sometimes. There you go. And if you like the smell of grapes.
Camera's got to have a smell.
Yeah,
You know, the
exactly.
viewers
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good.
It's quite thick though, isn't it?
Yes, very thick.
Is V2 going to be thinner?
We're working on that, but the thickness isn't something that we put into it. It's something that is natural in the formula.
Because it's high concentrate.
Extremely high concentrate. So in
Yeah.
your wash bucket, it's 1,000 to 1. In your foam cannon, 30 milliliters to 970 milliliters of water.
Okay. And so the wash process. So if you were going to use a soap and you're going to foam it on, can you use the Rinseless Wash as a pre-soak?
You can.
Would you recommend that, or is that pointless?
I would recommend the other way around.
Okay.
So you want to play with a foam cannon, do the Incredible Suds as your pre-soak.
Okay.
Let it sit, let it dwell. If it dries in the sun, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
It'll rinse away. Then from there, rinse off your soap, then go to your Rinseless Wash. That's, some people have termed it a hybrid wash.
Yeah.
That's the way I prefer. But if you want to use the Rinseless Wash as your pre-soak, rinse it off, foam, that's fine as well.
Because the issue I have, not necessarily Glenn, so we have a deionizer, water deionizer,
Yes.
but we've only got one. So if we're at his house and we're detailing cars, that's fine. But when I'm at mine and I'm washing out in the sun, I've got to be careful about the time of day because I want to have low sun and I want to be in the shade.
Yes.
And so water spots is a real problem. So our TDS water back home is 20 parts per million.
Yes.
Which is right on that borderline for producing water spots or not.
Right.
And so can I spray my Rinseless Wash on, and is that going to reduce my chance of getting water spots
100%.
when I go into the soap wash? Is that going to buy me a little bit of safety around that, or am
Not
I
that
sort
much.
of hopeful thinking?
No, hopeful thinking.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm best just to not do it in direct sunlight.
Or just use Rinseless.
Inside, yeah. Yeah, totally.
But if you want to use the foam cannon, you want to have fun with it. Pre-spray or pre-foam with the Incredible Suds.
Yeah.
Let it dwell, let it do its thing, rinse it off, then immediately go to the Rinseless Wash.
Okay. All right, so I think that's pretty much answered all my questions. I'm really happy to get my hands on this product and try it out. DIY Detail makes some fantastic products. Actually, I was sitting at the hairdressers one day, I have explained this, and I was an hour early for my appointment, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go on to, it was on Amazon, because that's the only way we can get the products.
Yes.
And I basically bought the whole line.
Okay.
The only thing I didn't get was the interior cleaner and the tire dressing, but I bought everything else, and I'm going to slowly work through the line, make some videos, and what will be coming from us soon is the decontamination process.
Yes.
I really like the towel. I like the water spot remover, iron remover, so I'm going to try that out. My ceramic coating on the car is about 3 years old, so I need to refresh that.
Perfect.
And I've watched some of your videos on how to refresh my ceramic coating, so I'm going to give that a go. So stay tuned for that. But thank you very much, Yvan.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate that for your help.
Room in your luggage.
Yes, we do. Oh, thank you so much. This is V2. I'm going to make a video on this because I love this product. Appreciate that.
Very good.
That's it from us. And try some DIY products. Fantastic.